What's up, Hybrid Hangout fam? I'm Ryan coming at you with another video, man. I know you guys like, damn, another Nicki Minaj. Yes, it's another Nicki Minaj video. You know why? You know why? Because the Barbs support. That's why. They in the comments. They give us suggestions. They fucking share videos. They do all that. So yes, I have to feed them, and I enjoyed doing Nicki. Nicki can rap, and I'm always entertained. I think you guys are entertained, but I'm going to do other things. I've done other things. Look at the views. I've done other videos. Look at the views. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna get to other stuff though, guys, before you lose your mind. I got some other stuff coming as well. So it's just I get pulled down the Nicki Minaj rabbit hole and then we just go, man. So we're gonna do We Have a Problem today. I have heard this song and I thought we did it on Lost in Vegas. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't we do this? Because we didn't do it on Lost in Vegas. And then I saw the music video attached to it. It was like 9 minutes long. That's why we didn't do it, because it was like, yeah, it's a 9-minute long video. I don't know if we're gonna do it. We could have did it without the video, but I kind of feel like it's a 9-minute video. You guys want me to do the video. So we're gonna do the video. We gonna just chop, since it's Hybrid Hangout, man, we hanging out anyway. You know what I mean? Y'all say y'all don't mind the longer videos, even though I'm gonna try to do a better job. I'm trying to make this, cut this down as much as I can and be a little bit more efficient and get better. I'm trying to get better. But let's hang out, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this 9-minute video of Nicki Minaj. Do We Have a Problem featuring Lil Baby. Let's get it, man. I'm excited. Let's see what she got, man. I already know. I heard this song, you know what I'm saying? So I've heard this song, but I haven't seen the video because like I said, it was like a 9-minute video. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. But let's get into it, man. Nicki Minaj featuring Lil Baby. Do We Have a Problem?
What's up?
This guy's a fucking ghost.
That's my man.
He just walks in off the street claiming to be a high-powered hitman. Sicario.
Is that my man?
For the mob. Said a big deal's going down tonight. I tried to crack
that's
him,
my
but
guy. I gotta pause it. That is my guy, man, from Power, Tommy. I don't even know his real name. I gotta do a better job. Shout out to the person. I gotta do a better job remembering screen names or screenshotting it. Someone in the comments was like, man, maybe you should do like TV show reactions. Give me some feedback on that. You know what I mean? Let me know, because you know your boy can talk. I can go on and on. I think but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to streamline it, but that's my guy though. I shout out to him. Shout out to Tommy, man. I'm gonna just call him Tommy because that's what I know him as from Power, and he has his own spinoff show called Force. Fire. If you haven't seen that shit is fire. We can kick off the TV show reviews with that shit because I love that. But anyway, let's keep it going. That's my guy.
Refuse to talk to anybody. But you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Go crack him, Nick.
Go crack him, Nick. Just me. I gotta pause it. I'm sorry. Nicki Minaj. So she's obviously playing an agent of some sort to go investigate this guy, right? You know what I mean? This dude with this whatever syndicate or whatever the case may be. But is it just me, man? And I'm not trying to throw any shade, man. This shit is just funny to me. When I see Nicki Minaj walk, don't look like she's got to walk around her ass. You know what I mean? Like her ass is so big that it's like uncomfortable just to fucking walk. That motherfucker is There's a lot of, let's just keep it going. But it looked like, she be struggling just to walk, because that it's got some weight to it. It's got some denseness to it. Let me back it up just a little bit so we can see her walk in one more time. And I'm not trying to, I know that sounds so crass, but it just seemed like she was struggling just to walk around the ass. Nah, I guess it's just me. That motherfucker looked dense though. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord.
You married, huh? Lucky man. Didn't think people in our line of work had normal lives.
Quite frankly, we're not in the same line of work. And honestly, I'm not in the mood to play with you. You either have the information you claim you have, or we're done. I'm not in the mood to play.
She's like, I'm not in the mood to play. Okay, all right.
You're gonna answer the questions or we're done, sir.
Do we have a problem? Right?
Who are you?
Oh, I go by many names. The one I like the most is Ahmud Aswad.
The Black Death? He's the fucking mob boogeyman.
I like the whole
But
screen
I came here
play
to see
here.
who you are. Now, tomorrow night, the heads of the world's top criminal organization will meet for a special auction, whereas you can acquire rare items that money alone cannot buy. And at this auction, the head of the Southern Syndicate will be assassinated.
If you are who you say you are, and you've been hired to do this job, then why the fuck are you bothering me?
Because I'm not gonna kill him. You are.
The hell are you talking about?
There's a mole in the agency, a trained killer. And she's been activated.
So,
Oh, so she's the mole, right?
done.
Because he said that there's a mole in the this is what I do, guys. I try to figure out shit, you know what I mean? Especially when I'm watching TV shows or movies and shit. I try to pay attention to little words because he said that there's a mole in the organization and she's been activated, and he said you're gonna kill it. So is she the mole? You know what I mean? But she's trying to play it off. Is that what's going on here? We're gonna see, right? Or she's like, man, you on some bullshit. But let's just see how it plays out.
4 South Canyon Road. Beautiful home. My drone pics do it no justice, though.
Oh, well, maybe not. That's her address, probably. I would assume.
That's my address.
Yeah. So now he's got some. Okay. So now he's
You
got
think this
leverage
is
to
a
make her do
fucking
shit.
game?
Okay.
You said no games, but this is all a game.
Yeah.
And you know the rules, Agent. You take out the target, or you become the fucking target.
Okay.
You understand me?
So maybe she's not the mole then. Now he has leverage to make her do this job. Okay. I like where it's going. So I guess we have a problem.
Looks like you got some work to do.
I guess so.
Be safe out there.
Always.
So they didn't even talk about the fact that.
I just told Pete it's really niggas, bro.
All right, hold on. Now the song's about to start. That was a long ass intro, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't even talk about the fact that he just said her address. Wouldn't you think that she would have been like, did you hear this motherfucker got my address? And he just said that he wants me to shoot this motherfucker. You got some work to do. So are they just going along with it? I mean, or that's just strange because you would think if she's an agent of some sort, right? I would assume. But maybe she's not. Maybe this is some kind of off the books type of agency interrogating this dude. You know what I mean? And maybe they're not part of like the government or something. Because I'm assuming she's an agent of some sort. But if that was the case, they would have been like, wait a minute. Okay, so they got your address. You know what I mean? And he wants you to kill somebody, or she's gonna become the cop, or she's gonna die. So you would think that they would be trying to figure out how to get to his people. You know what I mean? The people that know where she lives. But anyway, let it play. I'm trying to figure it out. But now we got the song about to start. So let's get, because this song, I remember liking it. So let's get back to it.
Worst nightmare, man. They don't want to see little baby with the Barbie.
Worst nightmare, huh?
Tell him I need my bitch, she a rider. I got a shooter and I got a driver. With that heat, I'm the only provider. Little backbone bitch worth the
Hold on, because I remember this. I liked it. By the way, I like the song. I remember this. The beat was fucking fire. The bass note on this is crazy. But I remember her singing this, and I remember saying, oh, Nicki is so fucking talented. She can sing and she can rap and this and that. But don't let the singing distract you from what the fuck she's saying. Let's talk about it real quick. What did she say in the chorus? She said, tell my Nina my bitch is a rider. So my Nina is a gun, right? So my bitch, this, give me the bitch, right? Which is another nickname for a gun, right? So tell my Nina, which is a 9mm gun, my bitch, she's a rider. I got a shooter and a driver. They want that heat, and I'm the only provider. That is hard, right? So what is she saying, right? So if they want that heat, if they want that smoke, if they want the problems, you know what I'm saying? I can happily accommodate that. But when she says they want the heat, I'm the only provider, I think that's an energy play, like an energy company that provides heat and electric and shit like that. And she's like, I'm the only provider. I'm the only one that's gonna give you this heat. You know what I'm saying? There is no, the electric companies hasn't been deregulated in her vicinity. In that analogy, right? You know what I'm saying? I am the only provider. You know what I'm saying? There is nobody else that can provide this service to the level I can provide it to you. So yeah, I'm the only provider. Let's keep it going. That shit, and this is my point is, when I first heard this, I didn't think that was that dope. She's talking super slick in that, but she's singing it, so you could just skip over it. Let's keep it going. Let me back it up a little bit. She's like, I'm the only provider. Yeah, this shit ain't been deregulated.
They don't wanna see little baby with the Barbie. Tell them I need my bitch, she a rider.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
I got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth of 5, yo. Beef, we about to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem?
I got to talk about it real quick, man, real quick. So continuing on with that, after the electric company scheme, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm the only provider. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody else do it like this. Little bad foreign bitch, word to Fabio Foreign, which is the rapper dude, right? I think he's out of New York. I think he's from New York. Niggas know the vibe. That word to 5, yo, right? So she's playing with this wordplay there, right? Fabio and then 5, yo, right? But she's saying, niggas know the vibe. You know what kind of time I'm on. And I think, I don't know Fabio Foreign's music like that, but in order for this line to connect, he has to have a song called You Know the Vibe. Or maybe that's just something he says in his songs or something. But give me some feedback on that. Beef, we about to resolve it. You know what I'm saying? So any problems, we about to solve all that shit, right? We pull up on the op, we pull up on the enemy. Do we have a problem, right? Remember my man from Don't Be a Menace? Do we have a problem? When he had the fucking rocket launcher and shit, you know what I'm saying? The Wayne's brothers and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to touch that really, really quick. So she's talking slick as hell in the fucking chorus, and I love how she sounds. Love the provider line. She's still word playing with the 5 yo. So, dude, you know what I mean? And she's singing. Come on, man, let's keep it going.
I just told Pete it's really niggas' worst nightmare, man. They don't wanna see little baby with the Barbie.
With the Barbie, the way she's saying the shit, yeah, it's crazy.
Tell them I need my bitch, she a rider.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Got a driver. They want that heat, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth of 5, yo. Beef, we about to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem?
Yeah.
Hold up, shorty. Hold up, bitch. Please don't touch me.
Yeah,
look
this
at
shit
my
is
feet.
crazy.
Look at my ankle. Look at my wrist. This one a pack. This one a brick. That one a op. That one a lick. This one for pop. This one for juice. I am the one.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. This beat is crazy. She is riding the fuck out. I just love the whole way she is coming on this shit. Let me back it up again because I really wasn't paying attention to what she was saying. It was just how she was saying that shit. She came on this motherfucker like she was just about to be at somebody's throat. Like, this is really beef. The way she's rapping on it, they're like, hold up, shorty, hold up, bitch. The way so I'm gonna pay attention to what she's saying this time, but her fucking delivery on this shit is hard, and the beat, because the beat is hard already, and the beat has a nasty low bass note, and it's got crazy punch. So the way she's able to the way she's rapping on this is punching. It's punching with the beat. You know what I mean? Check it out. But I'm gonna pay attention to what she was saying here. But I was just so caught off guard by how she was rapping. Dope. Let's keep it going.
I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth of 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth of 5, yo. Beef, we about to resolve.
We about to 5, yo.
Do we have a problem? Hold up, shorty. Hold up, bitch. Please don't touch me. Look at my fit. Look at my ankle. Look at my wrist. This one a pack. This one a brick. That one a op. That one a lick. This one for pop. This one for juice. I am the one. Bitch, you a deuce.
Woo!
Niggas give it up
Yeah,
in my city.
let's talk
Really
about it. I gotta talk about it. I was gonna try to let the whole verse play out, but let's talk about it real quick, man. Loved how she approached it cadence-wise, right? We talked about how she's punching on this beat because the bass line is punching too. So love that she understands the assignment. Always says that. I always say that about Nicki. So she said, hold up, shorty, hold up, bitch. Please don't touch me. Look at my fit. So that's just her talking her big boy, big girl talk, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't touch me. I'm a boss. You lucky to be in my presence, right? look at my ankle, look at my wrist. So that she talking about the jewelry and shit. Look at my fit. Look, you know what I mean? I'm presidential out this bitch. I got everything. I got the money popping. I got the wrists. I got my wrists is blinging. My fucking ankles is blinging. I'm suited and booted, right? Then she said, this one's a pack. This one's a brick. This one's a op. This one's a lick. Let's stop there real quick. So I love how she's talking her shit, right? So we still got the wordplay there because she's always with the wordplay, right? But when she said this one's a pack, this one's a brick, that's a drug play, right? You know what I'm saying? A brick of drugs or a pack of drugs, right? But I think she's also talking about people. You know what I mean? Because she said this one's an op, this one's a lick, right? So when you say this one's a pack, she could be talking about someone like, dude, this is one of our producers, right? This one can produce packs, right? A lot of money play there. You know what I'm saying? This one's a brick. You know what I'm saying? So when she's probably looking at people as dollar signs, right? This one can bring in a brick. This one can bring in a pack. But this one's an op. This one ain't even on the team, right? So she could be talking about someone that's in her skin. Because this is all drug play. This is all street play right here, which is why I love the beat and love how she's approaching it, right? But this one's a lick. When somebody says it's a lick, it means this is something I can take advantage of, right? So remember the mortgage crisis in 2008 when everything went to shit? The reason why it went to shit is because people in the real estate game saw selling real estate as a lick. Oh, I could really make a whole bunch of money with this and take advantage of the system, right? Because there was no doc loans and motherfuckers didn't have to prove how much they made, and it was giving motherfuckers these loans, and it was $1 a month and shit for the first 3 years, and then all of a sudden the real payment hit and shit. $1 a month. I'm being facetious, right? But it was like something affordable to think, oh, I could pay that and I could refinance it in 3 years. But what happened? The fucking economy fell down, right? So it was a lick. It was a quick way to people that can get into the real estate game. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing because it was very easy to sell, make a lot of money, and putting bad loans on the books. So it's a lick. So when she says this one's an op, this one's a lick, this one's our enemy, clearly, right? So you got to watch this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Maybe this person's on the team, but he's an op though. So you got to watch that motherfucker, right? And but this one's a lick. This one, we could take advantage of this motherfucker, whether it be money, drugs, whatever the case it may be, and really run it up. But he's just a lick. This motherfucker is just a lick. This one's for Pop. This one's for Juice, Pop Smoke. This is Juice WRLD. They both passed away. So I think, and I know that this is a stretch, but I think she's bringing it back now, right? Because Pop Smoke was murdered, right? But Juice WRLD, he overdosed, I believe, right? So when you talk about this one's a pack, this one's a brick, she could be bringing it back to that drug play. I know that that's a little bit of a stretch. I realize that. But I believe she's bringing that back because Juice WRLD died over an overdose and Pop Smoke died over an op. So I think that's what, and if that's what she did, it's already fire. But even if my stretch is not really what she means, that is fire. But if that is what she means, that's super fire. Let's keep it going. I just wanted to make that because we can get lost in how she sing the cadence of how she's rapping and in the video and all that shit. I'm gonna try to pay attention to it all. But dude, she is rapping. Let's back it up. This beat is crazy.
Hold up, shorty, hold up, bitch. Please don't touch me. Look at my fit, look at my ankle, look at my wrist. This one a pack, this one a brick, that one a op, that one a lick. This one for pop, this one for juice. I am the one, bitch, you a deuce.
I'm the one, you a deuce.
Niggas give it up in my city, really shed blood in my city. Get love in my city. Niggas will son your whole set like it's around 6 clips. Whole team get flyer than round trips, bitch. She's just spying on my flip.
This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. I don't know, man. I'm trying to get better with these videos so they not be so long. But this shit is crazy. The way she is rapping on this is so ridiculous. She is bringing this beat alive like it is. This beat is filthy dirty, and that's how she's rapping. Just guttural filthiness, just straight street, right? So love her cadence, right? But what the fuck did she just says, right? So what did she say, right? So she came off, I'm the one bitch, you a deuce. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of like a poker play. You know what I'm saying? But when you say you the one, I'm the one. I am the head chief. Everybody else is below me, right? I think that's kind of what she's saying, right? But then she said, give it up in my city, really shed blood for my city. So she's on her street talk and in this filthy ass beat, right? So I shed blood for my city, but I get much love from my city. So I get the respect. I get the respect from my city because I do whatever it takes. When somebody says they shed blood for their city, they are about the community. What she's talking about is on some street shit. You know what I mean? So I have done some things to take care of my people that bloodshed followed. You know what I mean? But I get a lot of love because of it, and I get a lot of respect from it, right? Then she said, niggas will sun your whole set like it's around 6. So going with the narrative, so think about that bar for a minute, right? So the play is sun, right? S-U-N, right? The sun that we get light from. Without the sun, we all die, right? But the sun sets at a certain time, depending on if it's wintertime, summertime, whatever case may fall, whatever the case may be. But let's go with the narrative that it sets around 6. So she's saying that we will sun you. When somebody says sun you, that means we will show you that we will intimidate you. We hope and pray that you talk back to us. We're going to treat you like you are nothing, like you are beneath us. And we hope and pray. You know the term, I wish a motherfucker would. I wish a nigga would say something. That's where that comes from. Like, please say something. I'm going to antagonize the fuck out of you, and I hope you say something. So what is she saying? So when you say son, your whole set, no one will speak up. When I step into the scene, or when I do something to you guys that's negative, that you're supposed to want to retaliate because of your opposition, right? You're an enemy. You should want to retaliate. But no. We sunning your whole set. Or nobody in your crew will do shit about whatever I do to you. Anything I do to you guys are just gonna sit there and take it. But the whole sun play, fire, right? Then she said clips, whole team gets flyer than round trips, right? And I think that's when she said bitch, right? So I don't know if that's a Clippers play because it's a team play, right? You know, the basketball team, the Clippers, right? You know, they get on planes and fly around. So I don't know if she's just saying, I'm just taking trips all over the world and doing my things like the Clippers team. You can kind of give me feedback on that. But to make this sun in your whole crew line hit hard, it's also a gun bar, right? Because she said niggas will sun your whole set like it's around 6. Sunset too. I don't know if I mentioned that, the sun sets, right? But she said around 6 clips, right? Because we said Clippers, right? Because she went into flying around trips, right? Like you're going on trips and flying in a plane. But 6 clips for the gun, right? You know what I'm saying? We're sunning your whole set. So no one wants to say anything. You know why they won't say nothing? Because we got clips for days. You know what I'm saying? We got 6 clips. So we got guns and bullets for days. So that's why we're sunning them, because no one can stand up to us because we got fucking, not Fort Knox. What's another word for it? We got a damn armory of bullets and shit, is what she's saying. This is fire. So she is riding the fuck out of this beat, and it's just dirty. It's just dirty. It's street as hell. It's hood.
Up in my city, really shed blood in my city. Get love in my city. Niggas will sun your whole set like it's around 6 clips. Whole team get flyer than round trips.
Bitch,
She's
yeah.
the spine on my flicks. Heat in my drip. Check what I do. The check a clear too. Pull up like a drive-through, so check your rear view.
Yeah.
How long it take to get it out back? All my niggas outside. Steak, bitch, we
Out back. I remember that. Yep.
I don't care how long it take to get it out. All my niggas outside. Steak, bitch, we out
Back. Yep. I remember that. That's the line I remember when I heard this song. You know what I mean? Because I was like, yeah, that's a hard line, right? She said, I don't care how long it takes to get an out back. All my niggas outside. Steak, bitch, we out back, right? So Outback Steakhouse, that's the obvious play there, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the obvious double entendre, right? So, but what is she saying? She said, I don't care how long I need to stake out, because she said outside steak, bitch, we out back. So we out back staking out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like a cop, you know what I mean? Which assuming the video, she's some kind of agent, right? And she's like, I don't care how long it takes. I will stay outside forever to get revenge on an op. You know what I'm saying? I will stake out forever, right? So that's the stake and outback steak play. Hard, right? But before that, coming off the clips, right? Coming off the clips line, she said, she's still spying on my flicks. He's admiring my drip. So I don't know if that's somebody's dude, you know what I'm saying, or husband, you know what I mean? I don't want to start up no shit in the comments. Kind of flirting with Nicki, maybe. Y'all can give me some feedback on that. But then she said, check what I do. The checks will clear too. Pull up like a drive-through. So check your rear view, right? So the wordplay was crazy too. But what she's saying, pull up on your like a drive-through. So check your rear view is hard, right? So when you're pulling in a drive-through, right, you can see cars behind you, right? They all line up. But she's saying, check your rear view because we might pull up on you, and it may not be a friendly encounter, is what she's saying. So fire, man. Love the way she flowed on this, man. I love her cadence and how she's approaching it, man. She's approaching it like it's on some violent shit. And that's what this beat calls for, because the beat is disgusting.
I don't care how long it take to get it out. All my niggas outside. Steak, bitch, we out there.
Yeah, this is hard. This beat is fucking fire.
Tell him I need him, my bitch, she a rider.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You got eyes on him yet?
I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth the 5, yo. Niggas
Okay, you let me know the second you see him. I'm here.
pull up on the op, do we have a problem? Hey, yo, baby, let's go.
2022, I'm coming through in that new shit. How we ops, you see me and you don't do shit. I didn't really try in the car, I got the blueprint. Gallery department when shopping, I like the loose fit. What's the point of having this muscle if you don't use it? I play the game to win, I'm not losing. Ops know my address, I'm not moving. Brody know they take it to try, they gotta prove
he's
it.
rapping.
She get one.
He's rapping. You know what I mean? We're talking about wordplay, man. He's like, dude, he knew he had to come correct, though. He knew. He's like, yeah, I got to be rapping on this, man. What did he say? 2022, I'm coming through on my new shit. How we ops. And you see me and you don't do shit. That's a hard line, right? Because when you talk about opposition to enemy, right? And when we in each other's presence, you don't do nothing. So we're really not enemies is what he's saying. You know what I mean? Because going back to Nicki's line, we stunning the whole set. That kind of plays into what I'm talking about. If you have someone that is opposed enemies, rivals, you know what I mean? It's probably not going to be a good day. You know what I mean? You probably, if you're an innocent bystander, you want to get the fuck out of there. But what he's saying is you ain't doing shit because you're pussy. You ain't about this life. You rap about it, but you ain't about this life, right? So, but then he said, I didn't really trapped in the Carter. I got the Blueprint. That's a Jay-Z, obviously the Carter, Jay-Z album, the Blueprint, Jay-Z album, right? But I think what he's saying here is I'm thorough in these streets. I really trapped in the Carter. I think he's using that as an homage to Jay-Z, obviously, but he's also using that as like, hey, you know what I mean? I'm thorough in these streets. And I got the blueprint to prove it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the way I see he's saying it. But he said, new shit. How you see me and you don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I trapped in the Carter. I got the blueprint. You know, gallery department, went shopping. I got the loose fit. So he's word playing it all down, right? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of having all this muscle if you don't use it, right? So I got people, but I got people that's behind me that will really get busy too. You know what I'm saying? But he's got the wordplay, right? I play the game to win, not to lose it, right? Ops know my address and I'm not moving, right? So in the midst of him doing the wordplay, new shit, do shit, blueprint, loose fit, you ain't gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not losing it, I'm not moving it. You know, he's wordplaying you to death, but he's saying that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm thorough in these streets, been solidified. I got all this muscle and I will use it because what's the point of having it if you don't use it? So I will use it. You know my address and I ain't moving because you ain't gonna do shit is what he's saying. Hard, right? You know what I'm saying? Then he finished it up with Brody no to take the trial. No, Brody no to take it to trial is what he said. They got to prove it, right? So in the midst of all that, to finish the scheme off to make it make sense, I got the muscle that I'm gonna use it, right? You know what I'm saying? You know my address, and I ain't moving. And if some shit pop off, and a friend of mine gets caught up into the system, right? He knows to take it to trial because even though you know, and I know, and maybe everybody knows that we were behind the shit, but they still got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna be able to prove it, is what he's saying. Hard. Let's keep it going.
Hey, yo, baby, let's go.
2022, I'm coming through in that new shit. How we ops, you see me and you don't do shit. I didn't really try in the Carter, I got the blueprint. Gallery department when shopping, I like the loose fit. What's the point of having this muscle if you don't use it? I play the game to win, I'm not losing. Ops know my address, I'm not moving. Brody know they take it to try, they gotta prove it. She get what she want when we screwing. I'm on point, I know what I'm doing. Way too smart to act like I'm stupid. I get my advice from Mike Rubin. I'm not by myself, my whole crew lit. Next to Chanel, I put her in that new print. It is what it is, I can't make no excuses. I hit the whole group, do that make me a group.
Hit the whole yeah.
Who the fuck is there? Get back in the elevator.
So I guess Baby is the op, right? I guess Lil Baby is the op. I guess that's where this is going. I guess he's the person that she has to shoot or kill or whatever the case may be. But what did he say? He's all, I hit the whole group. Does that make me a groupie, right? Because groupies are girls or anyone. I guess guys can be groupies too. but they usually use that term when they're talking about girls that are trying to sleep with stars, right? You're a groupie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't wait to meet this person or whatever the case may be. They do anything just to meet a star, right? But he said, I fucked the whole group. You know what I'm saying? So I went through the whole group of women. You know what I'm saying? Does that make me a groupie? So he's flipping the whole groupie play. Funny, right? But let's get back to the video because I'm interested to see who the villain is here. I would assume it's got to be Baby. Yeah, it's got to be him, I would assume.
Pick up Agent Nick. Come on.
Agent Nick.
Come on.
Agent Nick. I guess it had to be Agent Nick, right? It can't be Agent Minaj, right? Agent Minaj, pick up. That, I don't think that would have worked in the whole thing that they're working with, so it's got to be Nick. Pick up Agent Nick. That's hilarious.
Pick up, Nick. Pick up, god damn it.
Okay, so maybe she got to do what she got to do.
Oh shit, what the fuck was that? Come on, let's move.
Balenciaga, code, this is not Gucci. We went city to city and bulletproof. You can't run with my gang, they'll bully you. Been had switches,
Awesome.
I know what them foolish
Okay, so
do.
Nicki and him
I'ma
is
find
together.
what you
Okay,
wanna do.
yeah.
Ain't no fun by yourself, bring a friend or two.
So
Be Minaj and then boost up his ego.
She a little demon on that Casamigos.
Reba Minaj and the Bruce up his ego. Okay, so just to go with the video here, so I guess she was the mole, right? The whole time. Because I remember at the beginning, he did say there's a mole and she, you know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing she's the mole, right? So the whole time, all right, cool. So now they on they, you know what I'm saying, on they street shit together. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going.
Baby.
Tell him I need him, my bitch, she a rider.
Yeah, this shit is
Tell
hot.
her
It's
shoot
hot.
and I gotta
Yeah, this was
drive.
out of here.
And when that hit, I'm the only provider. Little back foreign bitch worth a 5, yo. Niggas know the vibe, that's worth a 5, yo. Beef, we bout to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem?
Yeah, she killed it. Yeah, but this is the only thing, you know, you get in the groove of the song and they kind of clip with the video. That's the only drawback about the video. Because you want to just kind of keep the shit popping. Yeah, so they were in business together. Okay.
He's here.
Nicki! Nicki! Nicki, what happened?
What are you talking about? What
You
happened?
were hurt.
I'm fine. Everything went according to plan.
The shit
What do
say
you mean
baby on
according
it.
to plan?
What's up, Flint?
Don't you fucking move.
Yeah, what did you think?
Nicki.
What'd you think happened?
Nicki, what the hell is
Come
going on
on,
here?
man. Come on, Tommy. Tommy know better than that. Come on, Tommy know better than that, man. You know, this is, you know, Tommy with Ghost. I mean, come on, no. They could have played that a little bit better, like he was trying to find her, you know what I'm saying? But him being clueless, come on, man. Come on, this is Tommy we talking about. You know what I'm saying? From Force, that ain't gonna happen. But anyway, I'm getting wrapped up in the shit. Let's keep it going.
Don't you fucking move. Nicki.
Come on, Tommy.
Nicki, what the
You
hell
know
is
better
going
than
on
that.
here? Oh no, Nicki. Everything the informant said about you is true.
Detective Flint, what's the fucking procedure when you have a fucking gun to your head?
Duck? I don't know. What is the procedure?
Detective Flint,
Get shot?
do we have a problem?
Do you have a problem? Yeah. Okay. Nope.
Yeah, my connection, I set my wrist back to leave bitches. Get my
What
drip
is
back
this?
to baby Ferrari with that. Like to look back when he hit that ass and thighs. That's where I'm thick at. Told his ex she ain't getting that dick back. I call baby.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this right here? I ain't never heard this. This ain't part of the song. Because I think we got another, don't we got another verse? Because I'm looking at the lyrics. It look like we got another verse that I don't hear right now. So I don't know what the fuck this is, but, or what song this is. Is this another song? I don't know, but that shit sound kind of hot. I'm going to back it up a little bit more. But yeah, that sound like that's kind of hot right there.
Yeah, my connection, I sent my wrist back to leave bitches. Get my drip back, drip every Ferrari with that. Like to look back when he hit that ass and thighs. That's where I'm thick at. Told his ex she ain't getting that dick back. I call Bayo where that stick at.
Tell that boy come get his shit back.
If they act up, we gon' fix that. My nigga ain't with that chit chat.
You know you ain't getting your bitch back.
When I do it, bitch,
This
I
shit
do
sound
that.
crazy.
Wish a bitch would, I ain't taking my wish back. This costs half a ticket plus tax. Big
Yeah,
dress
this
on
shit is
my
hard.
face.
What the hell is
Say
this?
Barbie on my wrist hat. I ain't at the bus stop, but my niggas bust back.
I had to bust up, but I had to bust back.
Bustin' back so full, it's bustin'. Driving foreigns, bitches bustin'.
Yeah, what is that? Y'all need to give me a request for that right there. What is that right there? Because that sounds like that is super hard. But we missed a whole verse here. So, because I see that there's a third verse. So what I'm going to do against my better judgment, because that's going to make this video a little longer, let's go to the audio version and let's fast forward to her verse because I want to hear how she approached that. I'm fucking, y'all can tell that I'm blind in the motherfucker. I'm looking at the screen and it's far as hell. I'm like, can I see that motherfucker? All right, guys, let's pick it back up where Baby left off. You know what I'm saying? And hear Nicki's third verse.
The vibe that's worth the 5, yo. Beef, we about to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up, do we have a problem? There's no auto-tune on me, is there? Don't mean no rapper when I say bitches ride the wave. Flooding my watch, but ain't giving the clown the time of day. Ain't talking Christmas, wouldn't holler in my holidays. I fuck with niggas that be shooting at they ops for
Yeah.
days.
Let's pause it. Let's talk about it real quick, man. So she said, don't mean a rapper when I say these bitches ride the wave, right? So I know y'all gonna give me some feedback on who she's talking about, right? Because it could be the usual suspects, right? But she said, she made it a point to say, don't mean a rapper when I say these bitches ride the wave. So what is she saying? When people ride the waves, they do whatever's trendy. So I think she's talking about other artists, may not be rappers, that ride the wave, whatever's hot. You know what I mean? Country, I ain't naming no names. I'm not naming no names, but I'm just saying, you know, country had, you know, people that R&B singers, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden doing a country album and, you know what I mean? And, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not naming no names, but I think that's what she means by that. She's talking about people even outside of women rappers that ride the waves. They just do whatever's trending to make some money. Fire, right? Then she, after that, the wave play, she said, flooding my watch, right? Which is a play on water. Waves is in the ocean, right? Which is water. So flooding is playing on that. That's the water play, right? Flooding my watch. Flooding my watch means diamonds all in my watch, iced out, right? A lot of money, you know? It's all flooded out with diamonds, right? So flooded my watch, but I ain't giving a clown a time of day. So that was hard, how she brought the whole scheme together with watch and time of day, right? Because watch tells the time, right? But I not giving a clown, someone that is beneath me, that I see as a clown, someone that rides the wave, right? That's just doing things that's just to be trending, just to get hot and just to get popping. That's corny. You're a clown to me to do some stupid shit like that. That's one. And I think, and again, this might be me just stretching of what I want it to mean, but the clown play is why I'm going here. Clown and flooded. Remember the movie It? And in the movie It, the kid, what was his name? Georgie or something? I can't remember the kid's name. But the streets were flooded when he died, when he ran into Pennywise on It. Remember that. Go back and watch that movie. He had the little sailboat and it was raining outside and he put the sailboat in the street so it could ride the wave, right? Ride the wave, right? So it was riding the flooded streets, right? The wave, and then he ran into Pennywise, right? And what happened when he ran into Pennywise, right? He died. He shouldn't gave that clown the time of day. Man, if that's what she meant by that was some fucking depth in that line. The song's almost over. You know what I mean? That's why, woo, I don't know. I could be stretching. I understand, guys. So y'all might be like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That has nothing to do with it. But that's what I think she means as well. But also she means people that ride the waves. They do trendy shit, right? Just because it's trending and they can make a lot of money doing it, right? You know what I mean? And it's a lick. Going back up to the lick thing, right? All right, man. Let's finish it up here.
We about to resolve, yo. Pull up on the up.
Do we have a
There's
problem?
no auto-tune on me, is there?
Don't mean no rapper when I say bitches ride the wave.
This
Flooded
beat
my
is
watch,
hard.
but ain't giving the clown the
time
time
of
of
day.
day. Ain't talking Christmas, wouldn't holla in my
Holiday,
holidays.
I didn't touch that.
I fuck with niggas that be shooting at
My
they
eyes
eyes
for
for
days.
days.
Yeah, this is hard. Love this part right here. Now she just styling.
That 45 special flow. They gon' wet you, yo.
They gon' let you, yo. The 45. This beat
It's good for the
is
bag.
killing
Niggas
this.
gon' hop out on that ass ski mask.
Hey. Yeah, this
Heavy on the
was
ski
fire.
mask too. And the ski mask ain't for the pandemic. It go with the
Ain't for
semi.
the
Paid a
pandemic.
pretty damn penny.
Yeah. See, Penny. Yeah, I think that is a Pennywise. I don't know. I could be stretching. That could be a stretch. That could be a stretch because she finished that up with heavy on the ski mask too, right? And the ski mask ain't for the pandemic, right? You know, we had to wear masks during the pandemic. When did this come out? Was this during that time? Yeah. Yep. So I do think she's talking about the pandemic, right? This is 2022 when this came out, right? So everybody was wearing masks. She's like, I ain't talking about that kind of mask. I'm talking about ski masks to rob motherfuckers, you know, some grimy shit, right? You know what I mean? And she said that go with the semi, right? The semi-automatic, the gun, right? Paid a pretty damn penny, right? I paid a lot of money for the guns, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's a Pennywise reference, man, up there when she was saying the clown. Because I don't know why she would say that to finish that up. So I think that was a clown, Pennywise. Man, this was super fire. Now I know why you guys wanted me to do this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to everybody that requested that. This was fire. I enjoyed that, man. Even the video was cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why she left this verse out. Maybe because the video was already long as hell. She's like, damn, this shit's already long as hell. But please tell me what the name of that damn song was. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to get to that next because it sounded like they were going with the back and forth flow. And I love that. If y'all don't know about that, know me with that. With Lost in Vegas, I've said that I don't know how many times. I love that back and forth flow when you got two different artists and they rap and then the other one picks it up. Let me get some too. That's Kendrick and Baby King for those who think that I don't fuck with Kendrick. Yeah, I like Kendrick too, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hard. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that requested this, man. This was fun as hell. Give me some feedback on the TV shows. You know what I mean? If you want me to do some reactions to TV shows or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to try to do other things as well, man. Because it's Hybrid Hangout, man. We hanging out. I want to do other shit and just, y'all going to be family, man. Y'all going to be like part of the family. We're going to be chilling and hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Grab your drink or whatever the fuck you do when you watch me on YouTube, man. You know, and just hang out. So shout out to everybody, man. Got some other stuff coming. You know, more Nicki's coming, obviously, but got some other videos coming too as well. So keep on the lookout for that, man. Till then, I am Ryan. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace. I'm out.